Wow, Luis King Kong Ortiz accepts a fight with Dillian White. Says, if you don't want to fight in the U.S., I'll come over to you and fight you in the UK in December. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, there's a lot been going on between Luis Ortiz and Dillian White. Just a quick recap of what happened chronologically. WBC last year ordered for Dillian White to face Luis Ortiz. Dillian White didn't accept it and motioned towards that. The only thing I seen from him was he put out a video urging Deontay Wilder, hey, send me an email with a guarantee and then I'll knock the old man Luis Ortiz out. So he accepted contingent on Deontay Wilder. But the thing is, I already said this, the WBC ordered you to fight Luis Ortiz. So you trying to do a side deal with Deontay Wilder really holds no weight, saying you'll fight Luis Ortiz, but only if Wilder sends you a guarantee that he'll face you, because Wilder's not the one that ordered you to fight Luis Ortiz. Plus, you're trying to fight ultimately Deontay Wilder, so the WBC told you to do it. Wilder being the WBC champion, I would imagine by following through with what they say, they're going to put you in or around the position to challenge the WBC champion if you follow their protocol. You know, sometimes it's more steps than you want or whatever, but similar to Jermall Charlo, you know, he had to fight Jorge Sebastian Highland, which we thought was an eliminator. Then he fought against Hugo Centeno Jr. and knocked him out, which we thought was an eliminator. Now the WBC has told Jermall Charlo, you have one more obstacle before you get to Canelo. You have to fight Gennady Golovkin. And Charlo's already responded, posted a picture, and he told me at the Danny Garcia Sean Porter fight that he wanted to fight Golovkin, Canelo winner. So now Luis Ortiz has responded and he says, I wanted you to come to the US. They were going to put me on the card with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, but now me and my team got together. If you don't want to fight on this card, because when Dillian White was offered to fight on the Wilder Fury card, for whatever reason, it didn't look like it was a deal, you know. So Dillian White then came back and said that Luis Ortiz had ducked him years ago and ducked him earlier in the year, and then conveniently fought on the same date when he fought on the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter card on the same date that they offered, yada yada yada. Now Luis Ortiz is like, fine, we could get a lot of exposure fighting on an American card that's Showtime pay-per-view, and Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, you know, really anticipated card and fight. We're gonna leave that just to come fight you in a separate, independent, maybe main event or whatnot in the UK, because you've been talking rubbish, you've been talking that trash. Now we gotta come see you about it, right? So the walls are closing in on Matchroom, their little operation with how they match make and try to bend and twist and switch the narrative, because now shit's real. Luis Ortiz, you know, that's a big jump. You could be on a card, Showtime pay-per-view card, where you get all eyes on you basically, and just to show that he's a true fighter and he feels he's a better man, he's willing to leave all of that to fight Dillian White, you know, on what will be a smaller card. You know, it might be big for the UK, but I'm talking about worldwide. It's all eyes on Wilder versus Fury. So I can't wait to see how Eddie Hearn and Dillian White respond to this. I think they should and need to respond to this. currently, the last I've heard, they were interested in making a fight with Derek Chisora, but it's looking bad if they go that route, because Dillian White, if they want to make an Anthony Joshua Dillian White fight in April, you know, instead of Joshua fighting who he should be fighting, which is the winner of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, then why do we have to watch Dillian White versus a guy he already beat, as opposed to Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz, which is far more of a test, in my opinion, and the opinions of a lot of boxing fans. And it's just an overall better fight. It's a fresh fight, and it's a guy he hasn't beaten, and they have this back and forth banter. You know, even Dominic Breazeale stepped up, and he's the mandatory. I just did a video about this yesterday. The WBC says Dominic Breazeale is mandatory for the winner of Wilder Fury. So again, those are two people that Dillian White could fight that hold more weight and merit should he win than beating a guy he's already beaten. So it's going to be interesting to see what Dillian White and Matchroom decide. You know, if they just force upon us another Derek Chisora fight, which is really a domestic level fight. Maybe the UK might be excited for that, but worldwide, boxing is bigger than any one region. You know, it's not the biggest fight, and it's not the most meaningful. And now you have Luis Ortiz, who's down your throat, and he's like, all right, you keep trash talking, now I'm ready, let's go. Like, I've always been ready, but I'm ready to come travel to you, and then we're gonna see December 22nd. So if they go another route, you know, and then this is supposed to be the preamble to Joshua Dillian White, then it'll show you that they didn't want to take the risk. So we'll see what will happen. Shout out to Luis Ortiz for staying on top of the issue, and, you know, not letting, as a fighter, not letting anyone dirty up your name. Like, you got someone saying you've been ducking them and stuff, so he's trying to set the record straight. I give props. So hopefully Dillian White does the same thing, sets the record straight, proves who's the better fighter out of him and Luis Ortiz, and we get a good fight out of it. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.